you got to go out there and you got to think that you have the same talent level as them. I know they have draft picks, and I know I'm not going to the NBA, but I know on any given night I can compete with those type of guys, and our team can compete with those type of guys. And that's why I was so confident going into it, and that's why I say we're not a Cinderella, because when we play our A game, we can be the best team on the floor.
Slow Silver 03. Read it and we.
Appreciate it. We're not a Cinderella.
Perfect.
Hey, what's up guys? Before we get into the Q&A and other stuff in this video, I am going to be announcing that I am doing a giveaway on the channel. I want to give back to the community for helping me reach 1K, and in doing that, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. There's going to be 2 winners, and there's 2 versions of it. If you like Brawlhalla and you want the Brawlhalla version, I'm going to be giving away 70 V6 colors, 70 V5 colors, 70 CC2 colors, and a bunch of other weapon skins and titles. If you don't want the Brawlhalla version and you just, still want to be a part of the giveaway, I'm going to be giving away a $25 gift card to wherever you choose. I'm going to be picking 2 winners in 2 weeks' time from this video, and all you have to do to enter the giveaway is like the video, be subscribed to the channel, and comment something. It could be literally anything. I just need you to comment. After 2 weeks, I'm going to pick 2 winners through a random number generator. I'm going to announce it, and I will reach out to both of you who entered the giveaway and give you guys your prizes. And now time for the announcements. This is just stuff that's up and coming on the channel and that's going to be changing around here. I'm going to try to be doing webcam videos going forward. I feel like there's not really a way to get closer, more personal with y'all, other than, allowing you guys to put a face to the voice that you're hearing. So I'm going to be trying to do webcams. It's going to be coming, so wait on me for that. It's coming, I promise. Mosh Pit the movie is going to be coming out by the end of the year. I promise I'm working on it. And now time for the Q&A. If you guys remember last video, I asked you guys to ask me some questions for the 1K special, and I compiled my favorite questions that I saw. Sorry if I didn't answer yours. There was some interesting ones I saw in there that I didn't really feel like I should have answered, so I kind of just got the ones that made the most sense. And here's the first one. The first question is, how does it feel getting 1K? I'm going to talk more about it in a minute, because I feel like I should give a better monologue for it. So I'm going to come back to that one. But my short answer is it feels insane. Like, it doesn't feel real. The second question is, would you ever make videos on other games like COD? Yes, I actually have a video planned out that is not Brawlhalla, and that is not a fighting game that I'm going to be making with my friends here come soon. We just have to get it set up, and we have to buy a server, so that's going to be, worked on. And in the future, I do want to work and make other videos on games, because I don't want to be locked in on Brawlhalla. I don't want to be known as just one game guy. I want to do everything. Like the Sonic Racing game coming out at the end of September is getting its video. I'm going to make a video on that game. So yeah, I'm just really excited for all that. And the third question is, as a small content creator like me, what would you recommend if I want to grow a community I can call my own? I'm a small content creator. 1K is, it's a lot, right? But it's small in the big pond. I'm still barely a fish. I'm not a huge trout or anything like that, and definitely not a shark. So what I can say to recommend for growing a community is to be authentic. I think people chase the after image of someone else too much and try to replicate someone else's pattern to try to gain their own success or bite the swag off of someone else in hope that other people will just accept it and like that's enough for them. But in all reality, everyone who's ever been, famous or notarized in the YouTube community, they had to have been authentic and their own self for people to actually enjoy them, at one point. And so I think that's the most important thing. As long as you're authentic, people will appreciate that, and hopefully people can confide in your, authenticity. I think it's, authenticity of your own, character. People will confide in it, and I just think that's the best way to go about it. This question says, are you Walker? The third question is asking me how many times have I touched Colin? 14 times. Next question. For the Q&A, why did you start playing Brawlhalla? I think I started playing Brawlhalla because I had a a really cool school friend when I was younger who introduced me to the game. We didn't ever, I think it was just me and him who on PlayStation never really had the opportunity to buy like new games constantly like everyone else was doing. So we played a lot of free games. I played Warframe growing up. I played Brawlhalla growing up, and many more like that are those just nice free games that, you know, come once in a while, and Brawlhalla was one of them. I think I even have old footage of him beating me a lot in it that is like really, really old. And I think the competitive spirit of me for fighting games kind of started to, you know, rile up through Brawlhalla. Like, I really liked Smash growing up when I was really young, and I played Brawl every single day after school. You know, I played Melee for, you know, very short amount of time. And I just really enjoyed Brawlhalla. I thought it was a really like easy, accessible version of Smash, and to be honest, it quite literally is. So yeah, that's why I started playing Brawlhalla. It's just from a school friend recommending me the game. Congrats on 1,000 subs, and what's my elo and how did I reach it? Thank you for the congratulations. My elo right now is 2008, I'm pretty sure. I peak diamond every season that I actually play. And I think the reason why I continuously keep peaking it, even though I'm getting older and technically I'm supposed to be getting worse at video games, even though I'm 20 and I'm about to be 21, I think if you consistently play the same weapon, in my opinion, it gets a lot easier. Like, I'm really good at gauntlets, and my first time hitting diamond was with Tezca, so he has gauntlets, and then I hit it again with Tezca, and he has gauntlets. And then I hit it with Ezio. He does not have gauntlets, but I was also just really okay with sword, and Orb was really good at the time. And then I hit it with Petra just this season recently, and she has Orb and gauntlets. So I don't know. I think if you just play the same weapon over and over and over again, it gets really, really easy, like on an underrated level of easy. This is a really good question. What other games do you play, and how do those things play into the way you perceive Brawlhalla? Also, congrats on 1K. Thank you for the congratulations. What other games do I play? I play a bunch of other games. If you watch any of my Mosh Pit videos, which are just like it's my web series, you see all the type of games we play. Like, I have more hours on Siege than I do Brawlhalla. I play every fighting game known to man I can get my hands on. I just play so many different games. My Steam library is actually really big now, and it makes me look at Brawlhalla kind of in a better light, because Brawlhalla is free to play and it's on every platform. It's like ridiculous, and the balancing is questionable sometimes, but there's other games that definitely have worse balancing than Brawlhalla. It's also been around for a long time, and it has a very like healthy fan base, in my opinion, compared to other like fighting games. Specifically on Steam, it's normally at 9K to 10K like every single day, which is kind of crazy, and that's just Steam. That's not counting the huge console player base and the huge mobile player base. So yeah, Brawlhalla, just looking at other games and knowing that they cost money, like $60, $70 games, it makes me perceive Brawlhalla a lot better. It makes me more grateful that Brawlhalla exists, because it's so free, it's so accessible, it's so like easy to run. It's just, I don't know, you gotta kind of give Brawlhalla props, you know, when it's definitely due, for sure. Back-to-back great questions. Walker, what type of music do you like? I like a lot of music, like a lot of music. My least favorite genres are gospel and country, just because they just don't, I just don't vibe with them. They don't really have like a good rhyme. Like, there's no beat, there's no like substance in those. But my favorite type of music right now is probably, I'm a big fan of Midwest emo stuff. I'm a big fan of EDM. I'm a big fan of like pop punk, just kind of like rap, obviously rap, like that's a no-brainer. Rock, no-brainer. Yeah, my favorite artist right now is Glaive. There's a lot of, I mean, he's in the intro of this video. He has a huge influence on what I wear, my style of like design process. A lot of his stuff's really cool. I really dig his creative process, and I take a lot from it. So yeah, Glaive right now is probably my favorite artist, and a lot of what he makes is what I really enjoy, but I can kind of get into anything, to be honest. Okay, this is an easy one. This is 3, 2, 1. Who is your favorite legend? And also congrats on 1K. Thank you. Thank you for the congratulations. My favorite legend right now is definitely Petra. Petra is really, really fun. I think Petra, I'm just waiting for the, Dragon Ball Z collab. Like, I'm really waiting for it. I don't know how it's not a thing yet. I'm also waiting on a Sonic crossover. I think the moment Sonic comes to Brawlhalla, we will peak playership again, I'm pretty sure. Petra is just really fun. I love her design. It's really reminiscent of Dragon Ball Z. I love all Dragon Ball things related. I think it's really cool. I grew up watching it, so it's really awesome. And Orbagon's is just really good right now. My least favorite is definitely Yumiko. I think the whole camping playstyle is really cringe and definitely slows down the game, especially when there's an 8-minute clock on every match. But yeah, my favorite legend is 100% Petra right now. I'm just gonna leave this one here, I think. Nice. Back-to-back dick sucking. Who's your favorite NFL team and why does Bo Nix suck? Yo, let me give you a question. You're on your personal account. Do you think this is funny? Here, I'll show you something funny. Let me do a little magic trick. Let me enlarge this. Damn. Yeah. Oh, no. This question is entirely too political. I'm not really going to answer this one. Now that the giveaway, the announcements, and the Q&A is over, I want to get a little bit more personal with you guys because I feel like I owe it. Because you guys have done so much for me on this journey to 1K. I want to just say thank you in the deepest part of my heart and the darkest corner of my brain. I want to say thank you guys for everything. Seriously, I wouldn't be where I am today without the experience I've gained from doing YouTube. I'm a better speaker in class. I'm a lot more open-minded to things. I'm more understanding to people. I'm a lot more talkative. I'm way more social, and I'm more expressive of the stuff I actually enjoy. I think YouTube has helped me on levels that I don't think I could have reached normally. So I just wanted to say I'm very grateful and I'm very thankful for this opportunity that I've gotten to make content for you guys, and you guys tune into all the wacky stuff that I've been putting on and just creating. I think it's definitely like an ability. It's definitely a privilege to create, and that's such a crazy thing to say. I wanted to quote Aristotle here because I've seen this quote float around a little bit, and I think it's just absolutely brilliant. I don't think there's a better way to put it. Without friends, no one would want to live, even if he had all other goods. I have thought about this quote for the longest time, and I base my life around this basically daily. I want to say thank you, a personal thank you, to all of my friends who have been on this channel, created things with me, storyboarded, edited with me, giving me, pros and cons of what I'm making, giving me their opinions, insights, help, create, like, just everything. I want to say thank you to all the guys. Shout out the boys. Shout out everybody. Shout out every person in Mosh Pit. Shout out, the people I'm not even friends with anymore. Thank you for, giving me this leg up in this race. I genuinely love all of you. There's a picture of us that was right after I hit 1K. We went to Chili's, and I love you guys, man. It's not even funny. It's really just, it's an honor, genuinely an honor to be able to do stuff like this, and I think everyone should definitely give it a try. I think content creation is a very healthy stepping stone in the modern day and age of being able to be social. I think it's a really cool thing to pull off, and it's a really cool thing to do forward. And I'm very grateful for it. I love everyone. Shout out to everyone who subscribed, commented, liked along the way. Shout out to everyone who's in the 1K gang. Every milestone after this, I'm going to celebrate, and we're just going to go harder and harder. I want to stay as virtuous and as prosperous as I am now. Like, you guys just don't understand, man. Sometimes I lie awake sometimes thinking about creating something, and I go ahead and do it the next day. Like, that's how privileged I am. I'm so very, very, very privileged that I can do stuff like that. And I'm so very grateful that I can. Thank you guys so much for everything. I want to be, I was younger. I was getting bullied. I would run home, open up my laptop with tears in my eyes from school, from just, you know, getting just fucking slammed all day by kids. You know, I was a fat little kid. I was easy pickings. I would open up my laptop and I would just watch YouTube for hours, and I would confide in those people on YouTube in the most parasocial way, but they helped me get through the darkest times of my life, dealing with stuff that I wish I hope no other kid ever has to deal with again, when I was younger. And I would confide in those people, and they didn't even know me, and I think that's beautiful. I want to be that for other people. I want people to be able to forget about what's going on in life, because life is not always nice to everybody. I want those people to be able to forget about what's going on and tune into my stuff, and I can just ease their brain for, 10 minutes at a time. That's all I could really ask for in this life. My goal and my mission is to help people, and that's definitely what I'm put on this earth to do. It's for sure what it is. I think so. I genuinely think that's what it is. But anyway, I love you guys. Big stuff coming. Announcement says so it's definitely true 100%. And I have a lot more stuff under wraps that I can't talk about just yet, but it's coming. So chill on me. Keep your eyes peeled. I love you guys. And like I always say, till next time. Actually, till next time. I love you guys. Thank you.
Sometimes I get stuck inside my head.